Hello everyone, welcome to TIAS 2.0. So my name is Seiji Ono. I'm a faculty member of the University of Tsukuba. In this program, I'm giving a lecture of the exercise physiology and human performance. Let me show you my lab stuff. And in my lab, we focus on the sensory motor control, especially for the visual motor control using the eye movement. Okay, so for example, think about when you play ball games like a baseball or soccer game, for example, and visual motion information is very important for the motor skills. And then we recording the eye movement because your eye, when I look at your eye movement, your eyes can tell a lot of information, like visual motion attention or visual strategy, so on. So maybe you know this expression, the eyes can tell more than the mouth, right? So the bottom line is, we try to find out, how to, the visual information is important for the motor skills. So that's why we try to record the eye movement here to when you look at the visual motion stimulus to analyze the details of your eye movement systems.
Sensei,
Okay.
could you please explain this nice-looking equipment?
Okay, so this is one equipment to the assessment to evaluate the dynamic visual acuity. Okay, so we see usually when you see the like a moving object. Sometimes you see very fast or very slow, depends on how people can practice. So this is one stuff to assess how good at your dynamic visual acuity. So for this one, like Randall's circle is like a one marker can run this way. So then when you look at the fast moving object, then you can tell which is direction is the the Randall's mark. Then we can tell how much you can see, how fast you can see.
Okay.
So then, yes.
So how is it useful for sports?
So for this, because when you look at the when you play the baseball, you need to look at the ball, right?
Yes.
To correct visual, correct and the receive correct information. So that case, if you don't have a dynamic visual acuity, you cannot see the moving object correctly. So if you have a good dynamic visual acuity, probably you can see the ball very well. Then it is ready to the performance, better performance.
So if I understand correctly, so this can be used for training or maybe testing which player is good.
This is a good question. So actually, this can be both. But one is like a testing. Okay, how good your dynamic vision. But also this can be training. If you try many times, probably eventually you probably may have a better dynamic visual acuity. But the important thing is this ability may not directly related to the actual baseball situation or another the sports situation, not directly. But this is very basic mechanism, basic the ability, essentially for the sports. Okay, in this board, there will be the lamp on, right on, or we don't know where in this panel, Then we can touch the panel to the right on. Then we actually try to find out how fast your response to the visual stimulus. So then this is like we say an eye and hand coordination, right? So because many sports we need eye and eye-hand coordination, right? We need eye-hand coordination to, when I catch the ball, when I hit the ball, it's very important. When I look at something, then, we need to reach or catch the stuff. So this is a basic, ability to test the eye-hand coordination.
So do you test players, or how do you use this? For example, do you test the players?
Yeah, we actually use the basic ability for the players. So if players low ability for this one, they need to practice. Yes, particular for this kind of visual and interaction between visual and eye response.
So that means if you use this, one is you can identify players who have weak coordination, and then they can be targeted to train more and improve their performance while playing.
Exactly, that's right. Okay. Yes, because we know if eye is moving like this, which kind of brain, which kind of neuronal activity is related to the this eye movement. So if somebody has very high velocity eye movement, for example, okay, then we can tell, okay, which kind of brain's activities better for this person, for example.
So you also look at the brain activity in your lab?
Yes. No, actually, yes. We are using the EEG system. Yes, EEG system, and also using during the eye movement. Yes.
So you can simultaneously do the eye and brain mapping.
Exactly.
So that is your latest research?
Yes. Now it's I think currently going, but it's already published. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.